PCOS, or as popular known as PCOS, has really become an epidemic in our country. Where I practice in Delhi, nearly every second patient is suffering from polycystic ovarian syndrome. And there are 2-3 identifying factors of this. I think it's genetically seen in a lot of Indian women. South India and North India has a higher incidence level of polycystic ovaries. Then the other problem that we see is obesity, which is associated with it. Obesity and PCOS go together. In fact, in these obese patients, usually you see insulin resistance, and we need to do the glucose tolerance test. One of the commonest problems of polycystic ovarian syndrome is infertility. That these girls have irregular periods, that means they do not ovulate. And the treatment involves weight loss if she is obese, reduction in the BMI. Ideal BMI should be between 20 and 24. If the BMI is above that, she really needs to do lifestyle modification, introduce exercise, yoga, dieting, and reduce her weight. Even if it's a lean and a thin PCOS, lifestyle modification and a good diet definitely improves their metabolic disturbance or their hormonal disturbance which is there, and it helps them achieve a sense of balance. Most of these patients, as I explain usually to my patients, that if I have 10 girls with PCOS, 3 of them would definitely benefit by just giving medicines for them to ovulate, and if they have timed intercourse with their partner, they would conceive. The next 3 girls out of the 10 would probably require intrauterine insemination, where we give them ovulation inducing drugs and combine it with sonography monitoring of this egg growth. Once it's ready, the husband's sample is taken, processed, harvested, and put inside her uterus. That is, it is timed with the ovulation. The next 3 girls who don't conceive with the previous 2 treatments would probably conceive with in vitro fertilization or ICSI. Now these are the girls who would require ovulation induction, ovum pickup, and then an embryo transfer. And one patient would probably be the resistant one who will not produce eggs with whatever kind of ovulation induction we use, may go in for egg donation or even adoption. I think PCOS is something that is easily treated and should be, the couple should definitely approach the doctor early and take treatment for it. Another distressing part of PCOS is the increase in male hormone, that is hirsutism, pigmentation, etc. Now these things can definitely be tackled by correcting the hormonal imbalance, and we use oral contraceptive pills in those girls who are not planning a pregnancy so soon, and ovulation inducing along with metformin in those girls who are planning pregnancy.